Hey guys, welcome to another video. Bit belated, but better late than never. So, box behind me. The Dreamcast turned 16 years old the other day. So, I'll have a box. And inside said box there is a Dreamcast. And some controllers and stuff. So, the Dreamcast. I first played one early 2000. A good friend of mine came to stay with me for a couple of days. I was a student at the time, and I was staying in a flat with 4 other guys, student flat, and we had an N64 wired up to a crappy 14-inch portable TV that we were playing multiplayer GoldenEye and Mario Kart on. Then my mate came with this. It had a cool carry bag, and he had Soul Calibur with him. And oh my god, were we blown away by this game. Amazing. We were just wow. I mean, in the student union we had a Crazy Taxi arcade machine, and the games looked exactly the same, because they are. So I was absolutely blown away. So I left uni not too long after that, actually. And then I actually I had a job, and I was looking at buying a console. Because I had the money, and I was still staying at home with me. I was back at home with my mum, and I had the money to buy a console. So I went to see about this. And I was basically told by the guy in, it must have been Electronics Boutique at the time, don't. He said the software they were getting in wasn't great. I mean, their selection was tiny. And then not long after that, Sega had killed it. So, these things were being sold off cheap. Obviously because the PlayStation just went, fuck it. There was also a Christmas where everybody was buying everybody a DVD player. And people were buying PS2s because they were DVD players, because there was no DVD players to buy. And this thing just looked... I think the reason to understand why it failed is you need to go further back in time. So, end of the 16-bit era in the UK. Sega and Nintendo going at it, hammer and tongs. Everybody knows they're both working on new consoles, and that's what people want to see, their new consoles. Then weird things started to happen. Other companies started bringing out consoles. Atari with their Jaguar, the 3DO, the CDI, even Commodore with their CD32. And people are like, where's the new Sega Nintendo consoles? So, first we got the Mega CD for the Sega side, which, to be fair, is fine, and I do own one. It's actually behind me. I've got no. See, look there, underneath the minion pillow is a Sega 2, the Mega CD 2, and some of the games are really good. People are like, okay, that's great, that's a stopgap. Nintendo's not done anything yet, so we'll... But they were also apparently coming out with a new one, and then we all know what happened to that. Then that 32X thing came out, and people were like, what's this shit? And then, what seemed like weeks later, that thing was being sold for like £35 with 5 games in Dixon's, which I bought one at that price. So people were still pissed. So eventually, we started hearing about the Saturn, and then programs like Games Master had got one imported from Japan. Now the Saturn was supposed to be a 2D powerhouse for great 2D games, and if you play things like Clockwork Knight, it is great, but they made it do 3D because the new PlayStation did 3D, and it became obvious really quickly that the Saturn was not really a big competitor for the PlayStation. So Sega got its arse kicked, and then Big Boss come out and said that the future wasn't the Saturn, the future was this. So Sega got the jump on Sony and released this ahead of the PlayStation 2. But by that time, people are feeling burned. People got burned by the Sega 32X, got burned by the Saturn. So people were reluctant to jump in straight away with this. despite the fact we have internet connectivity, you know, this has just got the modem on it, not the broadband adapter, unfortunately. If it had been a DVD player, I think it might have been a different story. I mean, if they hadn't have killed it, if they put more money in, I mean, the games they're up for are really, really good. I mean, 2004-ish, when I got my own place with my girlfriend, who's now my wife, the first console I bought, and it went out of the TV, was this Dreamcast. And I bought a keyboard for it, I bought a mouse, I have boxed PlayStation games in those, Dreamcast games in those crappy boxes that shattered in a million pieces. I bought them. That's another thing, piracy. Inglis and Sunny Market in Edinburgh, during that kind of late 90s, early 2000 period, every other stall had big binders with pages and pages of software for PCs and Dreamcast games. Oh, and they also would chip a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 for you. But the Dreamcast just required fancy burning, something that's still quite straightforward to do now. My god, its predecessor, the Saturn, had encryption that you can't bypass without a chip or the stupid swap trick or anything like that. This thing, if you know what you're doing, you can burn a game and play it. So that didn't help. Everybody just pirated the software. Yeah. Gone before its time. A truly, really great system. And it looks nice. I mean, that looks cool. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, all like VCRs on 87. This thing looks cool and futuristic. And if you've seen the Japanese black version, that's cool too. Yes, the plastic does yellow. Yes, the controller's a bit stupid. But it's still a really good system. I mean, light gun games. My god, House of the Dead. Jesus, on a light gun game. Brilliant. So, happy birthday Dreamcast. Sorry my video's a bit late, but I love you. And, well, still one of my favourites in my collection now. And this will be getting set up in the new games room. And I will be playing a lot of games. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.